Đẹp chứ. Có mặc áo vô không con? Thử không? Ừ, ăn.
Sydney, stay outside.
Gun nữa hả?
So how much the gun cost? The laser? Yeah. $8, right? No, one is enough for sure.
Cái gì trong đó?
You know what it is?
Yes, you need to pick something.
No, I don't want you hold it.
I kind of wanted it. Daddy, I kind of wanted it. Daddy, I kind of want it. Daddy, I kind of want it.
Do you want to make an oil bottle yourself? The oil bottle. You want to make it yourself?
Mày làm không? Làm không đi, làm mà cho làm kìa. Không muốn chơi, Sydney muốn không? Thank you, sit down one. Không muốn hả? Không muốn chơi hả? Ok, không muốn chơi thôi. Lại đi ngồi đi. Ngồi mình chụp hình cho nè.
In the San Jose area. So we are based in San Jose, not too far away. Our school is a traditional school of Japanese. It's called Iai Bato Jitsu. It was founded in 1890 under the Shinto Ryu name. Our lineage goes under the Shinto Seibu Ryu school. So what you're going to see today is a lot of traditional forms and movements. Our big focus is going to be on mostly cutting, series of motions called kata, as well as putting things together. And the way we're going to tell today's story to you.
Sorry, I can't really see it.
khi nào mới quýnh?
Đâu có quýnh cắt.
Hả?
Không có quýnh.
Chứ làm gì?
Cắt cái đồ tay rồi nó quýnh. 这个小孩子学过，这是小孩学的，大人在学。这个都是学生，我们都差不多学的。
Ủa? Thôi vô rồi. Ủa làm gì vậy?
You can clap. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to have you guys imagine
Ôi trời, tôi
what is
nghĩ
it
hết
like
trơn chết rồi.
when you're a kid and you're thinking about a sword and you want to have fun with the sword. And everybody's probably either done it with a broom handle or something, or they just imagine doing it because we get captivated by swordsmanship. So we run around and we play with swords. But the truth of the matter is that doesn't make you necessarily skilled. You don't necessarily know how to do it effectively. Swinging a sword is easy, swinging a sword well is difficult. So at some point in time you might want somebody who could be an instructor to you, somebody who can give you insight. And they might point things out like your stance isn't correct, right? They might point out that your general position of the sword that you hold over your head is not correct. And for us, this is an important position. I want all of you to pay attention to this. We want our cut to be straight down, but we also want a certain shape, right? So David here is going to demonstrate a good shape. It'd be more of a C shape rather than a chop, right? So not only do we do things like this, but we also, because we're a traditional style, we do a number of techniques from a seated position, or seiza. And doing this, we want to be able to draw and respond to any event that's happening around us, any threat. And so you want to be able to draw, you want to be able to do a nice horizontal cut, you should be able to follow up with a good cut downwards, but again, we want a good position here. So pay attention to this position throughout our demonstration. Is the shape of the cut good? And then once we start to get all these positions done, what we want you to then focus on as a student is how to start putting things together, how to do things like turns, how to combine a draw cut into a down cut. And this is the beginning elements that you want to see, right? So think about what you are seeing, and hopefully I've given you a little bit of what to identify in what we're doing. So thank these two. Thank you guys. And I should say that all of our demonstration, we are focused on showing technique that we really do, but we are trying to make it a little more digestible for you. So the next part that I want to bring out is we're going to bring out 3 students who have been, are going to show one of our kata that should represent flow, because once you have positioning through your sword and understanding things like how to put your body, how to draw the sword, how to stop the sword, then you need to be able to flow through things. So I want you to take the things that you just saw and try to see if you can see them in these techniques. These are seated technique. They're going to do an attack from 4 different directions, and they practice doing turns and addressing 4 different directions. So please watch. And give them a good round of applause. So I hope you appreciate a little bit of that, right? Swordsmanship, one of my first instructors had always said that swordsmanship takes lifetimes, and it is a progression. You slowly continue to add to it, and as all things of mastery, it takes a lot of time, and then even as you improve things and you start realizing you didn't know it, or you start realizing the things you didn't even realize you needed to know, then you start forgetting things, or your body doesn't let you do it. So the next thing I want to move on to, we've just went through positions, we've gone through movement, right? How do you move through it? Now what I want to start thinking about is how do you be consistent with each other, as well as how are you consistent within your own techniques. So the students now are just going to show a very basic down cut. This is just a down cut technique that you guys should be able to see the consistency in their positioning and how they do their cut. So there you have it. Did any of you actually see the things that we were showing you before? Positions, the shape of the cut. Did you see consistency or inconsistency? Swordsmanship is just like basketball. You can only a really good practitioner can only do 90-some%. Maybe even if it's 99%, but nobody does 100%, certainly not throughout their life. So the next portion we are going to do is a series of combinations. You're going to see draws. We have 3 draws that are our basics, as well as cuts that are going to follow up. So please observe some of our additional techniques that you get to see put together. Hajime.
好的啊，从左开始看啊 ，position 现在是 position， 然后 movement， 然后 cut， 看了，然后就收到了，全部连在一起看到没有？3个动作连在一起。刚刚以前看那个电视有啊，我吓到了，我都吓到了，我给这个吓到了。你看人动作多标准，多整齐。
You can clap. So there you see a couple of different cuts. You do see some leg movement. We have a particular thing that you see very commonly in our style, which is called a fumichigai, which is a foot switch. It's also an up intensity drop in. So now for the next part, what I want you guys to observe is I've asked my more senior students to put together some of our technique, but combine them and do it in a way that they want to present to you. So this is how they're presenting it to you. Come on, guys. So we now have 3 students that are going to do 2 techniques, and they're going to do it as a group, make it a little bit more pretty. But at the end of the day, this is technique that we practice regularly in class.
Hey.
真正刀的那种是很短，对吧？他就只招，然后就解决战斗，然后就收刀了。
哎。
一刀就已经解决战斗了，以前那里不也是？
Okay, give them a round of applause. So these techniques, you had seen them turn, and you'd seen them come up off the ground and strike something. That's above you. The next group we've got 4 students, and they're going to do 4 techniques, and they're just going to do them back to back. So you're going to see things that address different targets changing height. You're going to see 2 people approaching each other in attack, as well as finishing the 4 directional we saw before, but all 4 of them doing it at the same time. And again, think about the control it takes to move the sword consistently.
movement。 不要这个小声一点。这基本功来了，我跟你讲。基本功 ，draw、cut、对打，然后收刀，但是真正的一手是他的过程很短，刀就反了，结束战斗了，知道吗？这是真剑的。 对打， 刀就把人家就稳定了那个对手，然后他再慢悠悠的把刀收回去。所以说，我觉得这一个日本武士刀的这个本领啊，他真正战斗的很快的在这个你看一下，又回到position了，看到没有？你拿着一个刀伤人的这种刀，这一般铁啊，不是木头，像刚刚那个打半天了。比如说像美国到处都是枪的，那你用枪对攻，你觉得会对付很久吗？这个收粉很有意思，我就要抓有一波尾针啊，你就想让它砍你这个，你觉得他们两个互相对打吗？这是真刀哎，他们会对打给你看吗？哎，肯定啊，我互相砍了，打给你看了，这是。你看他们那些position那个动作，都是
give them a round of applause.
那种快的。
So, in addition to positioning, movement, flow, you also get consistency and how can you be consistent, and that's really just through training and repetition. One of the other things that then we start to get into, though, is things that I think of as critical timing. That your timing has to be so precise within fractions of a second that it matters. When does this matter? This matters certainly in a fight, but today what you're going to see is cutting. Because it's not just about moving the sword around, it's actually being able to do it dynamically with proper structure, being able to reinforce the blade through the target, having good control, good body position, and then being able to move into the next part. The second thing I want to move into right now is like I said, I want to get more of you involved in what we're doing. And so right now, we're going to do a little bit that we call the cheer-o-meter. So two people are going to come out through that tent, and they're going to come out and they're going to approach this. And what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys cheer for them, and their swords are going to rise up based on your cheering. Does this make sense? Are you guys ready to cheer? Yeah, come on. We're going to have to bring in more than that. So these two guys are going to cut. And they're going to come on up. And now, this is where you guys get to help them. Okay? So, on the count of 3, I want you guys to start cheering. And if you guys cheer hard enough, it's going to get their sword all the way to the top, and they're not going to cut until the sword's all the way at the top. You got it? Ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, cheer! Okay, that was fun. Let's do it one more time, yeah? We need your help one more time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Change it. Bring it up. Turn it on. Get it. Cut. Whoa. Oh. Thank you, guys. Give them a good applause. Sounds good. So we're going to switch out some targets. So from here, we've got 3 more rounds of cutting for you. It goes quick, trust me. But while they're cleaning, I want to demonstrate. Oh, can somebody bring me a cut piece? Kim, can I grab one of those? I want to demonstrate how difficult it is to cut these. So this is tatami. So this is from tatami omote, which is the outside part that you typically see on a tatami mat. Right? It's like a beach mat. We basically roll it up, we put rubber bands around it, and then we soak it. It makes it incredibly dense. If you could feel this, it's incredibly heavy. And if any of you want to come up and see what that feels like once we get done with the performance, please come on up. But you can see how densely woven those fibers are in there. And what I also want to illustrate to you is that it's really tough material. This is not a lightweight grass. This is firm. And to illustrate that, I want to show you
Trời, con da nó
with
bén
a
kìa.
kitchen knife. And I should have you know that this kitchen knife is my kitchen knife. And like most everything I own that has an edge on it, it is sharp. So this is not a dull sharp. And what I want to show you is how difficult it is to cut through this piece.
Ôi trời ơi.
So after a lot of work, I got about that far into it. See that? So I want you to appreciate to cut something that is like one of these targets. It takes a lot. Not only does the sword have to be sharp, but if your technique is ever so slightly off, it causes the disturbance of the sword going through the target, and it will stop, or it'll have a very bad journey. So that said, we're going to move on to the next section. Oh, let me grab this. The next section is team competition. We've got two teams here. We've got the red team, and we've got the white team. And what I want to do is I want everybody on this side, you're on the white team. Everybody on that side, you're team red. Okay, you ready to root for your team? The way this works is each team has got 3 people. So you can see 2 rows of 3. Each person is going to do 2 cuts. They're then going to be graded compared to the other person to see which team gets the point. There are 3 rounds, 1 for each person. It is the best of 3. So the first one's going to do 2 down cuts, the second one's going to do 2 up cuts, and the third person's going to do a down and an up cut. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Are you rooting for your team? Okay. So let's get this going. Okay, red team. Person number 1. Ready.
Đâu có đỡ chứ.
Cut.
Oh, yes.
That's a good cut. Very nice cut. Now, admittedly, if he takes up too much of the target, he will not leave enough for his third team member. White team, person number 1. Are you ready? Cut! Really nice. And the point goes to red gets the point. Really, really nice. Okay, we're going to peel off next.
Sao màu đỏ ăn
Remember,
vậy?
this is 2 up cuts. So we're going to cut upwards diagonally through the target. Red team, number 1. Are you ready? Cut! White team, ready? You guys ready for your team? Cut! Chuyama. Point. Still gives it to red. This is not looking good. All right, third one up. Can the white team regain any respectability? And again, so this is going to be a down cut and an up cut. All right, red team, ready? Cut. White team, ready? Cut. Nice. Nice. Yeah, they got a point. Okay, we have to go to red team. Red team's the winner. They got 2 out of 3, but really nice. So once again, cutting is like basketball. You get percentages, and the higher your percentages are, the better you are. But you will miss some. Okay. Now we're going to move on to another round, and I'm going to have 2 students come up, and they're each going to show you a different set of cutting and combinations that they're going to do individually. The first one is going to do a 6-cut pattern, or rokudangiri. After we get done spiking them. And again, so after we get done with this, so we got one more round of cutting after this. After we get done with this, we were going to do Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, we're going to have you belt them out. That'll give us, the team, a little bit of time to clean stuff up. But also we have flyers if anybody's interested. I don't see demonstrations as a recruiting event, but if anybody's interested in more information, please let us know. So next 2 are going to come on up. This is going to be Kim and Max. Come on out, guys. Okay. So to start, Max,
Từ từ nó cũng bò
and
lại.
approach your target. And when you're ready, 6-cut pattern.
Six cut. 1 cut. 2 cut. 不错的力度。3 cut. 4 cut. 5 cut. 5刀啊！
Really nice.
动作很高的收啊，动作很高啊，要慢慢的收刀，position 很重要的。
Thank you, Max. Kim, go ahead and approach.
让那个刀法。
So, Kim, if you pay attention to what she's doing, she is going to do a one-handed cut, and this is not easy. Look at that. Really, really nice. Beautiful, like butter. So give them a big round of applause.
哇，收手啊，这里，你手看的，我one-hand cut 嚟嘅。
Okay, we're going to do our last round of cutting. And again, afterwards, we're going to do some Q&A. So I want to know, what questions do you have? What are you curious about? You know, again, we are, we've got a lot of tradition behind us. We also have a lot of fun stories. And I'm going to need to grab me a sword because I'm going to be your last demonstration. I'm going to do 3 targets.
哦，已经拍得出来了，师傅出来了，哇，他来看了，他来看了，老师来看了，有没有老师？哇！ 要单手干的。看，手机上看不好看，看着他看他，有路哦。哇，脸 double Q 啊，看到没有？看到 double Q 没有？连续2个，看到没有？你看到没有？哇！你看他收到。 你去砍一下呗。这个刀首先砍的过程中不能晃，然后还要方向要对，这个是很重要的。你们看看那个人不是没。
So there you have it. We've shown you positions. We've shown you how to flow. Hopefully, we've shown you some consistency, but we've also shown you inconsistency. What I hope you take away from that is this is not easy. But the number one thing that I hope you take away from it, I hope that's what you saw up here, is not just our dedication to what we're doing, but it really is the love of what we do. Is it your question or is it this? Yeah. What are we cutting? So what we're cutting, if any of you want to see what the cut mats look like, feel free to come up after we do our bow. But this cut material is
Món Kỳ chạy vô chơi đi con. Anh cơ Sydney đâu rồi? Sydney. Sydney giỏi lắm. Sydney. Sydney. Sydney mó kẹt muốn cởi ngựa không? Muốn cởi ngựa không? Muốn cởi ngựa không? Oh.
Oh no, they're right there.
Great, thank you.
Đẹp chứ.
No,